Kia ora, New Zealand. Welcome to Sweet Chain Live. This is episode 21. I hope you're all doing well this fine week. We've got a great show for you today. First up, we're going to go through your hot scores for the week, some new names this week, which is always good to see. And then Patricio Contreras joins us for a little bit of a chat and to go through his desert island disc golf. We'll also be going through your ratings. It's ratings week, so if you've not checked, go over to pga.com and check your rating. And also we'll be going through some of the upcoming events which will be happening up and down the country over the next few weeks. First up, though, let's kick in with the hot scores for this week. Starting down in Invercargill, Kateni Natai hits 15 under par at Queen's Park Reserve. Fantastic score there, Kateni. And at Chingford, Cameron Mackey has done pretty much nothing but play the course, it would seem, with 7 under par being the top score for this week. Over to the Gardens, and it's Jack Maffey shooting 8 down at in Queenstown, and 8 down was enough for Roberts Crastins to take out the top score at Tucker Beach. Worth having a shout out that Struggle Street in Lower Shotover has a course. So Chris Dixon and Morgan Harfeld reached out to me during the week and to say, tell everybody about it. So I'm telling you all about it. Head over there. If you're in the area, it's definitely one to add onto your list. I believe it's a combination of object and baskets, but it's a temporary one at the moment, but they're looking at trying to get more in. Nice little course that you can play after work, even on these lighter evenings, darker evenings, I should say, darker evenings. So that's Struggle Street in Lower Shotover. It certainly wasn't a struggle for Chris Dixon, who shot 12 under par there this week, so well done to him. Across to Wanaka, and Coop Solis hits 5 under at Ely Point, and across at Lismore, Ryan Cambridge hits a 2021 best of 16 under par, so well done to Ryan doing the mahi in Wanaka. Over at Jelly Park, it's Gregor Brosnahan who hits 13 under par, and at Queen's Park, Zach Taylor's 8 down is enough to give him the crown for this week. Brooker Ave and Jeremy Brockenshire hits 6 under par. It's a very competitive score at Brooker Ave. And up in the capital, Dylan Johnson hits 7 under par twice in a week. Now, 7 under par ties the 2021 best and is, I believe, 1 shot off the course record. So very well done to Dylan this week. Over at Hikoikoi, it's local resident Jacques Duval who hits 4 under par. And up at Harcourt Park, it's Jack Mocker who hits 6 under 48 this week. Fantastic score up in Upper Hutt. Across the Linklater, and nothing could separate Joel Simpson, Brock Fraser and Galal Brizzle, who all shot 4 under this week. And at Spa Park, 2 new names, George Nicholas and Paul Brown, did enough to par the course in Topol. Up at Wood Hill, Red Tees and Simeon hits +1. And over at Henderson, Richard Waterson's 4 under par is enough to put him top for this week. So some new names there for the week and some fantastic scores coming through despite the weather, despite the cold and dark evenings, people out shooting well. Right, now I'd like to introduce my guest for tonight, which is none other than Patricio Contreras. Recently, one of the Discmania 1 in 10, and he joins us now. So good evening, Patricio.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Matt, sorry.
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Cheers, pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. So
nice.
Look, tell us a bit about yourself. I understand you've moved house recently, but I mean, where did this all start?
It all started like 2.5 years ago. A friend of mine from Tiano, Robert, he introduced me one of this disc, right? And he told me like, you just give it a try, and the rest is history. That was it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
I came from South America to here like a long time ago to New Zealand, and yeah. So yeah, I started in Auckland and Tiano.
How long have you been in New Zealand for now?
I've been for the last 4 years and a half, probably 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
And
settled in Auckland.
living in
Yeah.
Tiana, now in Auckland.
Yes, pretty much. I started in Auckland, then I moved to Southland for the last 3 years and a half to specifically Tiano, this small wee town, the way to Milford Sound, and then I came back to Auckland now.
Fantastic. And so you've experienced a lot of disc golf in the South Island, and now you've moved back to Auckland to play disc golf in the North Island.
Yes.
What are you seeing as the differences between the two? What's your experience of this?
Well, first of all, I never expect to become disc golf as hard as Northland. I definitely had to admit that it's a completely different story, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like Southland is quite friendly. So this course in Tiana is super friendly. There's no many, it's very quiet, and not many people play disc golf in there. And then I can, start meeting, people around. And then I start attending to these tournaments, and then they say, "Oh, this is quite massive," but still the courses are quite beautiful. Then I moved to Auckland, and it's a completely different story, to be honest. Like just way, way, way harder.
Yeah,
I have to admit. Yeah.
What do you prefer? What do you prefer?
No, I have to admit, like my heart is always going to be in Southland. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, you were announced earlier on this year on the Discmania 1 in 10.
Yes.
Initiative.
Yes.
So you must be excited about that. Tell us a little bit more about how your game has changed since being on that opportunity.
It's been a bit rough, the fact like we have to swap our common desks for the new ones in our bag. So that's what I've been doing for the last, let's say, 6 months. And it's still a struggle with some of them. Like some of the other are quite easy to manage them because they look similar. They fly similar to the previous one that I had. But now some of them, they're a bit hard, like special drivers and all that. Yeah. So, but it's been great. Like, I mean, the challenge was great, and I just, to be honest, I just applied just to see how it goes, and I was surprised, like that I got chosen between among these great players, like, yeah.
And do you find that there's any you've changed the frequency of your practicing or the type of training?
When I start training, I started like 2 years ago, and I haven't stopped since then. To be honest, I practice pretty much 4 days a week, 5 days, so especially me putting every single day because I really want to make a difference, like just to see how my game's going to improve in the next 4 or 3 years. And that's what I've been doing. Like, haven't stopped. I had the chance now to keep playing, and I'm still can do it.
Good stuff. And so, what's your plans for the rest of this year? Then, what's your next tournament?
My next tournament is this weekend, actually, in Waitawa. So lovely. I already played just twice that course, and wow, impressive! Like super. It's some other story, like I said before, like different, completely way different from Southland. But I loved it. Hopefully I'm gonna do okay. I'm not expecting to, to become well, but yeah, I'm gonna do better. I don't know.
Good stuff. Now I've got a comment. Someone sent through a comment. I'm hoping you can enlighten us. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm waiting for you, Stephen Reed. I'm waiting for you. He knows about that.
Excellent. Okay, so now we'll go into Desert Island Disc Golf. So, sure. Patricio, you're cast away onto a desert island. Now, fortunately, there's a disc golf course on this desert island, but you only have 3 of your favorite discs with you. Okay, 3 of your favorite discs. Also, you've got 3 people to play disc golf.
Oh, wow.
So, take us through your 3 discs first, and then we'll talk about who's with you.
All right. I'm going to start with this one because it has some meaning for me. Because with this one, I've been aced at the same hole in Tiano. So this is my Latitude 64 Saint. So it's just beautiful disc. I can throw straight lines, hyzer, unhyzer, and it's gonna do what I wanted to do. Just put it right in the basket. It's just beautiful disc.
Fantastic.
That's should have used that as a fairway driver for me. The other one that I've been putting in my bag recently is my Discmania Origin.
Right. Okay.
Which I replaced it with another great disc, which was the Wombat 3 from Innova. So I choose this one now overall because it's a great disc to approach and everything. And last one, some of the guys they already know what I'm gonna choose. So either or, I'm gonna choose my beautiful Discraft Luna Jawbreaker and my Crystal Sea Luna Tour Series. That's my favorite disc in the world because it means a lot to me because these are the ones who actually make me do the whole daily work for me. Yeah.
That's your go-to putter. Your putting putter and your throwing putter?
And your throwing putter, yeah.
Lovely. Good stuff. So who's with you on this desert island?
That's a tough question. Well, I've been playing with a lot of people. But if I had the chance, obviously it would be one of my best players in the world, Paul Macbeth. That would be one.
Yeah. And he's going to be happy.
Yeah, that would be. He's going to be super happy about it. And the other person probably could be you. Yeah.
Really?
We haven't got the chance. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. I haven't got the chance to play with you yet.
Well, I'm delighted. Awesome. I'm delighted. Where do I go?
We will one day. That would be awesome. And the other person that I would like to choose is I haven't seen in a while, and it could be my brother Felipe.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen him in a while, and that would be absolutely fantastic to play with him.
He lives in Chile?
No, he lives in Spain.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's working in France. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Okay, so brilliant. Well, you've got a bit of everything there. You've got some incredibly good players, and then so not so good players. So that would be fantastic. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Now we've got our quick fire 18 hole questions just to get to know you a little bit more. So these are quick fire. Okay, no thinking aloud. The first 9 regular. Beginner 9 that you know, and then the final 9 or the back 9 are a Safari 9. So here we go. What's your name?
Patricio.
Where were you born?
Chile.
Where do you live now?
Auckland.
And what's your PDGA number?
161A33.
And how many years playing?
2 years and a half.
What's your favorite course?
Aberhart.
Yes. Nice.
I told Chris Stein about that. Yeah, he knows.
Your favorite disc?
Luna.
Your favorite MPO player?
Macbeth.
Excellent. And your favorite FPO player?
Oh, could be Mandujano.
Mandujano.
I love her. Yes, I love her.
Excellent. Which one? Which one?
I can't remember. No, what's the name? I forgot her name, but I always seen him play. Pardon?
Alexis?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, and now on to the back 9. Yes. Cat or dog?
No
cat. Thinking. Become a fish or become a bird?
A bird.
Football or rugby?
Football.
Fly or invisible?
Visible.
Red pill or blue pill?
Oh, blue pill.
Grenade or tomahawk?
Grenade.
Forehand or backhand?
Backhand.
Layup or run it?
Run it.
Brazil or Argentina?
Brazil. That's very tricky.
Good stuff. Okay, Patricio, look, it's been great to get to know you a little bit more.
Thank you so much for having me, Matt.
You're going to be at White Tower this weekend.
Yes, I'm super excited to attend to that course because, like I say, super hard, and I really need to work done in there. Before I leave, Matt, can I give you a shout out, a super wee shout out?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yes, go for it.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to my sister and my brother-in-law. Which is if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here, to be honest. And so much love for them, and obviously to the all P Diddley family, especially J Diddley Workman. Love you, dog. That's it. And my family back in Chile, and my brother. Yeah, and my friends.
Well, hello to all of them. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Patricio.
Thank you so much, Matt. Take care of yourself.
Best of luck this weekend, and
Thank you.
May I hope those Lunas do you well and you get some.
Cheers. Thank you. And we have a game, like a pending game. Remember that?
Sorry. Oh,
we have a pending game.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Patricio. Bye-bye. Patricio Contreras there, joining us ahead of Wide Towers Coastal Cup this weekend. Okay, next up is it was ratings week this week, and there's been a little bit of movement, not so much in the MPO division. So Jackson Sullivan still sits top of the pile in New Zealand with a 988, down 4. And then the next 5, there is no movement. Ethan Stout second on 984, Simon Feasy 978 in third, Andy Davey 975 in fourth, David Keane and Levi Stout both tied for 5th on 974, Conor McKinstry 6th on 971, Mikey Yu 7th, 970, Mark Dakiv 968. 9th place is Ben Wheellake, 962, and then tied for 10th is Vincent Wilson and Ryan Cambridge with 961. In the ladies' division, there's been a whole heap of movement. So back on top is Hayley Flintoft with 890 rated. Leanna Christina comes in second, 885. Gemma Sullivan shortly behind on 876. And then a new entrant, Bonnie O'Neill, comes in with 873 rated, a fantastic rating for a first tournament. Charlotte Dunkley, 861. Eilish Kumak jumps 43 ratings points to 846. Fantastic effort there, due in large part to her performance at Timaru and the women's global event. Michelle Simpson climbs 16 ratings points to 844. Liz Mocker is up 14 ratings points to 843. Melody Ripley is in 836, and Linga Fiola climbs 28 ratings point to 836, tied 9th as well. So some really big movement in the FPO division. Chasing the top ladies there is the gap's really closed up between sort of 5th and 10th. Now, finally, we're going to go through. Some of the events that are coming up. We'll see this the Coastal Cup this weekend. Very best of luck to all competitors who are going up and playing that, particularly the Wellingtonians, Chris Sinai, Paula Wilson, and Team Sweet Chain's Brett Carlisle. So very best of luck to you guys. If you're in the capital this weekend and you're a lady, come along to Petone in the morning. The winter series for the Wellington Ladies Disc Golf continues. Next weekend in the capital is Heiser at Harcourt Park. And in the last weekend of June is Te Upoko, which is the Wellington Disc Golf Club Day, where Lower Hutt versus Wellington versus Upper Hutt occurs, and there's lots of different competitions that decide which is the best region. Obviously, the answer is Lower Hutt, but we will see who takes out the crown on that weekend. Finally, 24th of July is Tucker Beach. If you're in, then great. If you're not, then you might need to get on the wait list, because it's sold out in about 45 minutes, I think, maybe even less. So well done to them. And Faultline Fury is the last weekend in August. Mark your calendar for that. I don't believe the registration information is out yet, but it will be, and as soon as it is, then you'll hear more about it on here. The last thing to let you know is that we've got another giveaway, because we want to do one, and the next giveaway is going to be tied to the World Championships. So the World Championships is in a little over 2 weeks' time in Utah, and there's going to be a few more details on how to enter the competition next week. So make sure you tune in to Sweet Chain Live next Thursday, live at 9, for details on how to enter that. You're going to have to do a little bit more than get a disc and just put a disc in the comments, but hopefully not too much. And it's going to be linked to the World Championships at the last weekend of June. That's it for today. Have a lovely weekend, especially if you're in Auckland. I hope the weather treats you better than it did the people in Timaru. Otherwise, have a lovely week, and I shall see you next Thursday. Take it easy.